Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button in the corner there in order to get new videos and content on my channel. And make sure you catch the new episodes of my other show, Soul to Soul Connections with Jeni Ji. You're going to be shocked who I've interviewed and who I'm interviewing. So in order to catch that, you've got to subscribe to my channel. So on this week, I'm going to talk about the cosmic vibes from August 12th to the 19th. Now, this is another big week. Like, August is a huge month. You guys have been transforming, and you're going to see this week, you're going to be shape shifting your soul more into alignment. Your soul has brought many things to the surface of what needs to be changed, what is not in alignment with you anymore, who is not in alignment with you anymore. You guys have been doing more soul searching, and that's going to continue on. This week, you're going to find that, what is going on? We have the new moon in Leo. We have Chiron energy, Venus energy, and you very well might be feeling still the after effects of the Lion's Gate portal. That Lion's Gate portal on the 8th of August, oh my gosh, it's huge. And it closes today, August 12th. But you still might be feeling that energy, so you can still utilize that energy. And August 12th is my birthday. Happy birthday, Jeni. Yay! I don't really look at my birthday because I'm just getting older, but wiser, of course, right? I'm just saying. So this is a week, like I'm saying, you guys are really going to be shape shifting your soul even more. You're going to be more drawn into who you are as a human, as a soul, what you are wanting, what you are not wanting. You have seen and are going to be experiencing people from your past coming back. We are in that pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde starts on the 23rd. So people from your past are going to be coming back. So it gives you that opportunity to catch up with them. It gives you that opportunity to see what's going on. However, there's going to be certain people from your past that you're going to connect with, run into, get a message from, or you might even want to reach out to that person and let go, forgive, release, get issues resolved. This is why Mercury retrograde gives you that time to reset things that were out of alignment. But I'll talk more about that as we get closer to Mercury retrograde. So you've got to stay tuned into Jeni. I'm just saying, right? So now this Venus energy, you have seen what and who is not in alignment with you. And this can be a really kind of a triggering time because it can bring a lot of sadness with relationships. Venus is about friendships, your marriage, your partner, your husband, your wife, your spouse, whoever it is, friendships, business contacts, everything. And you have been shown, okay, why am I struggling with this person? Like, they're not getting me, or I'm not getting them, or there's constant issues and problems. Really pay attention to that because that's your soul been showing you. And whenever we can see that, oh gosh, I have to end things, it's just not working, it can bring sadness and fear, and you don't want to hurt that person. However, staying in a relationship that you're not in alignment with for whatever reason is only going to bring sadness more to you. It's only going to escalate situations. And we all have soul contracts with others. So you might be in a relationship with somebody for a day or 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, whatever it is. And whenever it's our time to kind of, I'm on a different path than you. And sometimes we come back with that person at another time. We all have our own journey. And this is why you can't judge anybody for the path that they've been walking on. You can't do that. So you might feel actually on the 12th that you're feeling a little bit more tired and your stomach and your breast womb area starts hurting because certain days, especially with the cosmic activity, more body parts get sensitive than the others. So this is why I talk about this. It's like on the new moon on the 16th. It's the time to not have surgery. I mean, if you have to, you have to, but things can go a little differently, can be a little bit more tricky. So, and for our animals as well. We're all still connected, but be really careful through the 14th to the 16th. Your blood pressure could be up more. You could be like fighting within yourself. You could be like out of alignment with somebody or a certain situation that you're like, I've been trying to get this going, whatever it is, and it's not working. It's just why? Don't force or push anything. Things do come together in perfect alignment. They really do. And right now you could be feeling, oh gosh, I'm just losing patience right now. Trust the process. I know, Jeni, but trust the process. Take a look back and reflect whenever you guys have really tried to push and force a certain situation. How did that go for you? How did that work out for you? Really look at that. We still have Pluto retrograde with us as well. We got a lot of retrogrades going on right now. And that energy with Pluto is going to help you release, let go, release what no longer serves you and your higher self. You're going to be showing more, because when you're releasing, it's like if you wanted to go on this path and you're constantly having roadblocks and you're constantly struggling and this and this and that, really pay attention. Take that time out for you. Because the 13th of August, you're going to be like, I just need to rest. I need to take just time for me. I need to meditate. You could be having more vivid dreams as well. And you could be like, that path I was working towards, it's not working. It's a day to really take time out for you and meditate and really connect with your heart. Spend the day in silence if you can, because when you spend time in quiet time, in silence, turn your phone off, get away from the noise of the city or the environment you're in, you're going to start to calm down. For those of you, you could be really, really tense through the struggles you've been going through, endings, and all of this thing. You're going to find that day, you very well might want to have a day for you. You're going to be like, I'm just turning my phone off. You're going to have more compassion towards yourself. You're going to be doing more soul reflection. You're going to be reflecting back on certain people from your past or memories as well. Because with this Chiron energy that I've been talking about, it's here until December. And that's bringing up different wounds from your past. How many of you all of a sudden just start remembering things of relationships that you've had with romantic relationships from your past for many years, or friendships, and you're like, why all of a sudden did I get that flashback of my friend or this person that I was dating, or I wasn't feeling appreciated or accepted at my job, or like whatever it is, because your soul wants you to reflect on that to see where you are today. Because what we do on a day-to-day basis will reflect your future. So this is why all of this soul searching, coming to terms with things, you're shape-shifting your soul. Your soul's been calling you to move more into alignment within yourself. I know, Jeni, but these are my friends, or I have to do this and this and that. I understand that. Really take a look at who's around you. There's people from your past that have taken time to really do that soul work within. Maybe they hurt you. Maybe they did something or said something with their actions or their behavior, and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I said this to this person or I behaved in this way. So this is why you're going to see certain people coming back from your past. I mean, they're coming back for many reasons, of course. However, when there is somebody from your past coming back and they want to apologize, allow them to do that. You don't have to get back together with them and hang out and all of those kinds of things, but it's really important for you to forgive that person so you can move on. You can move on. You can move on because you have seen your worth more. I know, Jenny, they've done that to me before. And, and then they did that to me again. And then they did that to me again. Ask yourself, why are you allowing that person to treat you like that? Doesn't matter who it is. This Venus energy is going to show you if it's your boss, if it's your coworkers, if it's your husband, your wife, your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, your neighbor, your friend, whoever it is. This is why you're going to be more in soul searching, that dark night of the soul this week, because you're shape shifting your soul, bringing your soul more into alignment. I've had calls, oh my gosh, Jenny, like my husband, I just found this out, or my friend, my best friend just did this to me, or my job, just all of that. You were shown that in the Lionsgate portal. And what you were dealing with in the Lionsgate portal in last week, this is what you're also going to be dealing with in Mercury retrograde. So it's really important that what you were not in alignment with, who or what, to really, really do that soul work within, get your soul more in alignment, do that shape shifting within, release it, let go. What lessons did you learn from it? What were you shown? If you resolve this situation now, it's not going to be as bad in Mercury retrograde. And anytime we have to deal with painful situations, it's never easy, but you can't run from anything. So it's really important you take a look at this now, because especially with this new moon in Leo coming up, happy birthday, Leos, you're going to feel more courage, maybe speak out. You're going to be more emotional, of course, with the new moon. New moons bring endings and new beginnings. It's a great time to put your crystals out. Your animals are going to get really affected, because your animals are really affected by these different cosmic energies. So your emotions could be a lot higher. And that's why that day for your blood pressure could be up, blood circulation could be off. It's also a master number day. Sleep can be off as well on the new moon. So pay attention to your dreams. You guys have been getting certain dreams as well, more vividly. Dreams can bring things to the surface that you're fearful about, people that you're arguing with, or something that you have done to somebody or said. That's going to be shown as well. So even write it down, because you want to shape shift that. You could be feeling more physical active, and your body's been changing as well. Your diet's been shifting, and especially how this world is awakening, the energy and vibrational frequency has changed. We're seeing more disasters all over the world happening. There's a lot of things that are happening man-made that people are thinking, oh my God, because of the cosmic activity. Yeah, there's cosmic activity, but certain things are being man-made on purpose as well. I'm not going to talk about that, mind you, because it's pretty negative. But the truth comes out. The truth has been coming out more. So you're going to even see the 14th and 15th, as I mentioned, you're going to want to be more slow and steady that day. And slow and steady wins the race. I know, Jenny, but I've been working really hard on this and this. I'm only seeing a little bit. You are seeing a little bit, which is going to go in leaps and bounds if you continue on that path with whatever project you're working on, with whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Don't let negative influences pull you down. Oh, you can't do that. And then they're going to give you 101 reasons why it's not going to work. It's going to fail. So all of a sudden your dreams get snapped right away. This is why you have to really take a look at who you're around. Who you surround yourself with, you become. If you're living in an environment full of toxic energies, toxic behaviors, you're going to become that. So it's really important for you to take time for you. I stress that all the time. So around the 19th and 20th of August, you're going to be feeling more focused. You're going to be feeling, you know what, I really want to shift forward. I started recreating things. I added more things on my vision board. Maybe I'm going to spend time with that person from my past. Maybe I'm going to do this. Maybe I'm going to change that. You could very well be preparing more for September. The kids go back to school and such like that. You could be like, you know what, I'm just going to go on my holiday now. The autumn and the fall is coming, depending where in the world that you are. So when you go away on during Mercury retrograde brings delays, of course. Like if you go somewhere new on your travels during Mercury retrograde, there can be so many more issues then. Believe me, I learned that the hard way when I went to the Big Island during Mercury retrograde, and major things were happening to me, and I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? Never ever do things like happen like that when I'm away. Things are normally more calm and zen and cool and collective and beautiful and such. But I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I came here for the first time when I hadn't been to this island during Mercury retrograde. Like I lost my wallet one day. I lost my phone the next day. I lost all my ID from the next day. I had security from the hotel calling me, Jeni, we've got some ID here. And I'm like, what? Like, what? So, and then I'm like, oh, it's Mercury retrograde. So, you know, we can travel during Mercury retrograde to certain other places and, it'll be easier. However, there's still going to be delays. There's going to be delays along the way, missed messages. So whenever you're sending messages, even now, make sure that you're like, okay, this is the date. This is the exact person who I'm sending it to. Double check that message, reread it before actually sending it. Because it could go, I sent a message to somebody, and then I looked in my sent folder and I'm like, oh my gosh, I sent it to the wrong person. So I contacted them and I'm like, just disregard that message. It wasn't for you. Oops. Right. So you got to double check right now. You got to really, really double check right now. Like this is a huge month for you as it is in August. And things are really moving very, very, very quickly. Very quickly. So expect the unexpected, the Lionsgate portal. A lot of you, or some of you, saw things that, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. So really pay attention to what it was that happened. Sometimes expect the unexpected brings in beautiful new doorways opening up for you with opportunities. It can bring in certain disasters like Maui in Hawaii. My heart goes out to all of my friends in Maui and everybody who were affected on the island with that fire. All it takes is a little spark, a little match to hit a little forest fire, and it can really create a disaster which wiped out Lahaina, the town of Lahaina. My gosh, it's a beautiful little spot. I love it there. Love it there. I was actually going to go back and stay in that community when I go back to Maui. So it's gone. My heart goes out. My Ohana friends and all of Maui. One little spark. You got to be really mindful, especially areas where it's really dry. Any little spark can create anything at any time. So let me pull a couple of cards and see what the collective energy here has to say for us, by the way. Now, when somebody books a reading with me, I don't use cards because I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, past life akashic record reader, animal communicator, meditation teacher, relationship coach, pranic healer, and so on and so on. So because I read into your level of consciousness. So because we're doing this collectively, I use the cards so we can get a message from the spirit world. And whenever you're using cards, make sure you clear them 3 times on wood, because that's going to clear your energy or whoever else last used your cards. So y'all know I love my crystals. And we're going to ask the land of the crystals, what is the message from August 12th to the 19th for this cosmic week? What is the cosmic message from our crystals? Make sure you put your crystals out under the new moon, guys. It'll really, really rejuvenate them, as I call it. So new moon, good for photography as well. And the card that fell out here is get out of your comfort zone. Appetite. I probably pronounced it wrong. I've never been good with words, even when I was younger. I always remember in elementary school, I had a hard time pronouncing certain words. And I really got bullied by my teacher, which brought my parents in to talk to the principal. It was so bad. It was so bad. So I don't worry about it now. We're all human. Doesn't bother me at all. However, get out of your comfort zone. So you know how I talk about your shape shifting, really surrender. And this new moon as well on the 16th. It's going to give you that courage to step out of your comfort zone. The moon, new moon in Leo. Because if you start doing things that you're procrastinating, you're really going to see a huge difference. Yeah, but it's just the littlest things. The littlest things can make a huge difference. I know, but I don't feel like doing that. I understand. Slow and steady wins the race. So don't be hard on yourself. Show yourself more compassion, you guys. Really, show yourself some love and compassion. Like, we're not perfect. We all have our own journey. My goodness, you guys, I get a lot of different messages, and I'm like, show compassion to yourself. Like, we all do and say things that we wish we didn't. That's a part of your life's journey. That's a part of when we learn from our lessons. That's the gift. That is the gift. When you have to keep on repeating lessons over and over again, that gets really hard, right? Who wants to go through that? So what is the message from our animal worlds, the land of the kingdom of the animals? My gift with animal communication, I'm very grateful for. It's very sacred. I hold my animals, all of the animals, dear in my heart. I get messages all the time from the animal world. What's the cosmic message from our animals? What's the cosmic message from our animal kingdom? August 12th to the 19th. Oh, what a cute little guy here. The squirrel. Declutter your mind. Store only that which serves you. Now, what are we doing this week, you guys? We are shape-shifting our soul into alignment. When you're shape-shifting, you're letting go of what is holding you back. You're letting go of toxic patterns and behaviors. You're letting go of what's dragging you down. You're setting boundaries this week. It's always important to set boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, people are going to continuously take advantage of you and forever call on you for this and this and this and that because you're allowing it. So it's really important to take you time. Very important, you guys. Look at the little squirrel. Look at that. Isn't he cute? I love squirrels. Declutter your mind. Declutter your mind what needs to really let go. We can hold on to our emotions, and some days cosmically we're fighting more, like the new moon brings in your emotions a lot higher. So let's talk about the heart, more heart connections here with Venus energy, because we have a lot of Venus energy still, of course, right? And you could even see Venus in the sky. 12th, around there. Photographers. What is the cosmic message? August 12th to the 19th. Cosmic message. For me, Mercury retrograde, it's more electrical and technical issues because I work out on my computer a lot on a lot of projects and stuff. So now the card that fell down here, this is really interesting. It's reach out. Reach out when you need help. When you're struggling with things, sometimes all we need is to have that clarity and confirmation that we're on the right path. You can always book a reading with me, soulworkwithjeni.com, and I can give you that clarity and confirmation. Because when our minds are all over the place, and we're like, geez, I don't know what path I'm going on, or am I on that right path, or how can I change this, or why is this happening? Don't keep all of this boggled within your mind, because it can really unbalance you and unground you. And this is the week where you're going to be working within and shape-shifting your soul to transcend forward and to let go and come to terms with things and have more clarity within. Don't hold all of that back. Reach out. Reach out for help when you need it. Book a reading. Reach out to whoever it is who you feel drawn to, who you feel connected with. There's so much energy right now, huge transformation. This month in August, like I'm saying, it's a huge month for transformation. And a transformation can be very overwhelming, especially whenever we've seen the ugly truth with certain people or situations. It can get very uncomfortable, very devastating. So let's ask the cards. What is your message from the 12th to the 19th? And you're going to want to find, by the way, that your soul is getting pulled and has been getting called on your calling. When you embrace your talents and your gifts and your abilities, like I had a lot of people ask me, Jeni, when are you going back interviewing people again? I used to host and produce a live talk show at Shaw TV television studios here in Calgary for a few years. And whenever those doors closed down, I was going to go filming my documentaries and such. So things changed and I just stopped doing a few things. However, my spiritual work, my readings and so on, I'm always going to be doing that no matter what. And I kept hearing for a while, Jeni, get back and doing your interviews. So I brought back my show. It's been a little while since I've done interviews, Soul to Soul Connections with Jeni Ji. You'll have to check out the other shows I've been doing on and off for the past 4 years here. And just did another interview, another episode just come out, and there's a lot more coming. So whenever it's your passion and who you are and your calling, you got to really pay attention to that, no matter what it is. No matter what anybody says, as long as you're being authentic and true to yourself and listening to your soul, that's all that matters. That's who you are. It's your destiny. Your calling, a part of who you are. It might not be that person and that person. Why would you want to be somebody who you're not? It's not going to work out for you if you do. So let's ask the spirit world. Let's ask the spirit world. What is the cosmic message? August 12th to the 19th. August 12th to the 19th. Notice the signs. What did I just say? Notice the signs. Investigate symbols, nature spirits. We all get signs when we're paying attention. Whenever you're paying attention to certain signs, that's your soul bringing things to the surface. Like some of you are seeing like 222, 333, 444, all of those different numbers. Really pay attention to that when you're seeing that. That's your guides trying to get your attention where your mind is at to manifest. If you're thinking very kind of like fearful, negative thoughts and such, your guides are also trying to say, change your mindset from negative to positive. When you're doing daily positive mantras, that's the key. I wake up every morning. I'm 100% self-employed. I wake up every morning doing positive mantras and affirmations, no matter what my day looks like. It changes your vibrational frequency, open new doors for you and so on. And be always grateful for the smallest things. So take a look at that. Notice the signs. Blue is your throat chakra, how you talk, how you communicate. Green is the heart chakra. When you are talking with authenticity and you're in alignment with your soul, you're walking your truth. What else is there? You're in alignment with your soul. And this is why you're going to be shape-shifting your soul into alignment this week. If you walk your truth and follow in your soul's calling, that's the key. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make some comments. Let me know what's going on. Like the video, share my video, and tune into Soul to Soul Connections with Jeni Ji. You're going to be really surprised who's coming on my show. Only by subscribing, you're going to know. So I'm wishing you guys an amazing week, and I will talk to you all later. Laters, alligators. Ciao. Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji. I'm an international known clairvoyant psychic medium, past life akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on. I am here to tell you there is some exciting news. I'm revamping my YouTube channel. That's right. There's new content coming out weekly. I'm going to talk about the weekly cosmic vibes, what you're experiencing, and why, how to utilize that, and giving you the reasons behind it. We're going to talk about the new moon, the full moon, Mercury retrograde, and I'm going to give you those insights how to manifest and make things happen for you at the right time. It's time, everyone. It's time to wake up this planet. Let's show some love and compassion. Let the fear go. Let the negativity go. Let's do this together and transcend your soul in quantum leaps. I'll be here. Where are you? Hit that red button at the corner there, subscribe to my channel, and let's make this happen. Let's do this now. Namaste.